Okay, is this thing on? It's time for Q&A. What's up, Pam? You asked for a Q&A video on Instagram. I had a slight shipping mishap, so I couldn't do the video I was planning to do this week. I asked if you wanted a cooking video or a Q&A video, and you said Q&A. So here it is. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That's where I'm getting my questions from. And I asked you guys on Instagram. So if you're like, I didn't know that there was a poll, you're not following me on Instagram. You should do that. Since I'm talking about Instagram, let's go there first for some questions to answer. Russ Wyatt wants to know what's my favorite children's or family movie. I mean, my favorite movie in general is Mrs. Doubtfire, which is technically a kid's movie, but I think I'd have to say Aladdin. If you want like straight family movie. Nerdy with Key. She wants to know what my major was in college and how did I get to my current profession. I majored in communications. If you don't know, I produce and edit stuff full time in reality TV. I'm sure there'll be a question about that too at some point. And then I do this on the side. Alex and I both went to Emerson College. It's a really good communication school in Boston, and most people move to New York or LA because that's where all the entertainment jobs are, and that's where I learned how to do a lot of stuff that I do now. Also, here's a new secret. I also minored in dance. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that. Raghab is an introvert, wants to know what I find annoying about Alex. I knew there's gonna be a lot of Alex questions here. Something that's annoying about Alex is he's really good at everything, which is annoying. Like, he'll figure out something that I've been trying to figure out for an hour in like 3 seconds. And he's really bad at singing. So when he sings, it's annoying. Although you guys seem to love La Da Nada, so I don't know. I guess you guys are enjoying it more than I do. Toby B wants to know what my favorite joke to tell is. Okay, this is like more when I was younger I would tell this joke, but it's a good one. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the baseball team? Why? Because she ran away from the ball. Instag in 4646 wants to know, who do you prefer, Topanga or Alex? I can't choose between my free child and Alex. I think I have to say Alex though. That's the right answer? I don't know. Vagesha wants to know if I have any pets, which is kind of ironic based off the last question. Yes, I have a dog named Topanga. She also has her own Instagram, T-Pangpa. And we also have a cat named Mariah, named after Mariah Carey. They're both wandering around the yard with me right now, so you might see them in the background at some point. Fan supporter YT wants to know if I can draw Alex. I could try. I'm not that good at drawing. Alex is obviously better than I am. I never said I could draw. Probably never gonna have an animation channel. That is a question I might get. We'll see. Because I tend to get that question a lot. Moving over to Twitter. I'm gonna try to answer the questions that I haven't gotten like 100 times. Or if I see a name that's like true Pam and I've seen them a lot, I probably will answer the question even if it is one, just because they deserve it. Okay, the first thing I'm seeing is that Alex told all of you to write me weird questions, so these might get weird. Not to steal from you, Grace from Amory. If you don't listen to their podcast, this might get weird. You should. They're not giving me anything to say that, I just like it. Okay, the ones that are really weird I'm not gonna answer at all. A normal tree wants to know what my favorite kind of tree is, which is funny because I was just talking about Amory, Hart, and Grace Helbig's podcast. This might get weird, where somebody asked Amory what her favorite kind of tree was. She said a gumdrop tree. So I'm totally gonna yoink her answer and say gumdrop tree just because I like it. But I also like lemon trees. Alex asked me what my favorite Alex Clark memory is that's not in a video. I have one, but I don't really want to share it with the whole world. It's not like because it's bad or anything, it's just, it was our moment. He proposed, that hasn't been in a video. Animate Penguin wants to know what would be the funniest sport to add alcohol to. I want to say like mini golf or something that's not really a sport. Is mini golf a sport? I think it counts as a sport. I'm going with mini golf. I also really like mini golf, so sounds fun to me. The real RDJ2 wants to know if Alex had to show what I produce it. No. Alex and I work together occasionally on things. I helped him a lot with his tour. We like to not work together because then our whole lives become about work and not about the rest of our lives, if that makes sense. I watch every single one of his videos, he watches a lot of my videos. We ask the other one's opinion a lot, but we don't like specifically working together because then it just becomes 24/7 about that thing. Queen27 Lizard wants to know what's Alex's real name. Alex Clark. Alexander Clark? Oh, I love seeing you guys' names that I see all the time. It makes me feel like Pam is going strong. Chris Ken 98. 98? 96? Sorry. 96. Wants to know when the wedding date is, and other people have asked me that. We're not gonna share our wedding date because it's kind of like our own personal thing. But when we get closer, maybe I'll hint heavily at it. Just DVS, he wants to know about the Dodgers. He always asks me a baseball question, so I'm just gonna say, they're in LA? Go Red Sox. Andrew Tomeyer wants to know if I'm gonna start doing stand-up and would I do a show in Ottawa. I don't think I would do stand-up. It's really terrifying sounding to me. So I can't do a show in Ottawa because I don't have a stand-up show to do that. Otherwise, sure. American K3 wants to know if I'm smoking. I don't think so. Am I on fire? Natimation wants to know if I like pancakes or waffles. I like both of them, and I almost always add chocolate chips to both of them. But I'm gonna pick waffles because that's harder for me to make myself, so it sounds more appealing. Even though I could just get a waffle maker and make it. But, you know, waffle. Going with waffle. Dan Explains It All wants to know what I think about Starbucks coffee. I love Starbucks coffee. If you want to send me a gift card, send it to Alex's P.O. box. Starbucks, if you want to do a brand deal, I'm right here. I used to drink coffee all the time, and I've started recently drinking a lot more matcha, which is actually tea, just because I think it like calms me down a little bit more, but I still love the matcha at Starbucks, so you know, win-win. Stargirl1371, she's true Pam fam, so even though I knew this question was coming from somebody, I will answer it. She's asking if I will ever have an animation channel. I don't think so, like unless I get really bored and change my mind completely, but I don't think I would ever have my own animation channel. I love animation, I love watching animation, I love all the animation channels on YouTube, but I love the little animated character that I have in my channel. I like just having like a little touch of it because it's cute, and I've always loved like Disney animations and stuff, so I like having like a little bit of it, but I don't think I want like a full-blown animation channel. But I can always change my mind. Melibara, another true Pam fam, or on Twitter, Meltron94. I want to know the story behind how I started YouTube and what my PamOnSunset means, which is a good question I don't think anyone's ever asked. I started YouTube about 2.5 years ago. I work in the entertainment industry in Los Angeles, and I just wanted to do my own thing. I wanted to do a thing that I like. I produced it, I edited it, I starred in it, I wrote it. I just wanted to do it, and then I came up with the idea for like testing DIYs and recipes, which I don't think anyone had really been doing at the time, and I thought, that's the thing that the world needs, and so I thought I would start doing it, and I'm still here. The On Sunset comes because that's my name on all of my social medias. You should go follow me if you're not already. And I think Twitter was first, and I worked and lived on Sunset Boulevard in Los Angeles at the time, so I named it PamOnSunset, and it kind of just stuck, and I think it sounds cool. I think this is our last question. Kate Zoop Animation wants to know how many times I've eaten at Five Guys. If you don't watch Alex's channel, and I'm sorry because a lot of these are related to his channel, he has a thing where he will only eat at Five Guys on certain special occasions. So I ate at Five Guys for one of the times, the baby story. I was there, even though he doesn't actually show me, but we were in my car. I was driving that thing in the video. So that's one, and then I think I ate there like 2 times without Alex around in my life before that, so I'm gonna say 3 times. I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out with me in my yard while I answered some questions of yours. You asked for it, so I hope you liked it. Leave a comment down below if you have an idea of some other kind of video you want me to do, or if you guys are really loving the cooking videos or the life hack videos, let me know that, because I want your feedback. Also, make sure you follow me on social media so that you can be a part of polls about what kind of videos I make. PamOnSunset, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, and hit that notification bell, because sometimes I've noticed that mine just like turns off, and people that I wanted to be notified about, I'm not anymore. So make sure that's on, and if you haven't ever hit it, just hit that little bell and hit that like button while you're at it. We like hitting buttons. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, laters.